Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I didn't die.
And we're back! In one room! All three of us! We're back for episode 3 of Halo. So last week, I totally missed the episode. I was enjoying myself on holiday with my family. But I did catch up on the episode. It was a very interesting episode. Although I didn't know much about the lore, so I was a bit lost.
Well, as Ross and I were discussing in the post-episode last week, they're going very far away from the established lore in the series, so perhaps this is for the best, so you'll get a whole new understanding.
I was quite shocked that he's already gone back in one episode. I thought that was going to be the whole series was going to be them chasing him. Chasing him, and then they get him maybe near the end, like they kind of did with Crosshair in Bad Batch. But no, he volunteered to go back within an episode, I guess, because
it's a great use of 3 super soldiers. We need them elsewhere in the galaxy now. They're going to go and chase him down. They're going to pick him up and come back again.
yes, exactly.
You caught him in record time. No, he just turned the beacon.
I did kind of think though, because when they were talking, they sort of still trust John more than I think the sort of regime that they're following. So I thought there'd be a scene with them like picking him up and talking to him, and him like talking to them.
Straight back.
But like, maybe even them 4 go off and like try and work it out rather than. But actually, you sort of just cut to him. Oh, we haven't been captured. We're in handcuffs. So we're.
Maybe they did, and they kept it. And we'll find out later on that when
there's a big trick.
Yeah, like when he needs them, they're there because he's already spoken to them.
Maybe, So that was quite interesting. Seeing his flashback with his friend and stuff, which obviously they introduced later in the episode. I love the reference to Demolition Man that you guys made. I would have totally made that reference as well.
Didn't see any cows.
It's a red burger. Good burger.
And the whatever it was, train lift thing that takes him to his house.
Yeah.
That was mental.
Set a fire, grab around the wire, and hope to hell it goes where I'm going.
Who designed that? It's like, I tell you what, guys, we're not going to do a normal train. We're going to do this crazy shit. It's like changing from a train to a
cable car.
The cable snapped. How can you tell? Well, James didn't doubt it. It just sails out into.
Oh no, that's not another one.
Especially if you're like going out of your house to go back into the main centre, you can just see the cable just slack.
It looked like it was one where that.
And you're floating away as well because it's probably holding you towards
the Spartan that he went to go and see. His house was being held on by that one cable, so it snaps. It just starts floating off.
Amazing. Yes, that was very random.
And we had the guy that's sort of now in charge of the Outer Rim planet or whatever colony,
the Girls planet,
just executing people like a madman.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Nuance? Nah, he's just evil.
Recording it, make sure I show our authority. I tell you, I recognise him as well, and googled it. He's the guy from Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. So I was just like, I recognise your face.
Yeah.
I remember you being an asshole in another film. And then Halsey is her name, isn't it? Halsey, isn't it?
Halsey, yeah.
Halsey, like screwing over the Admiral woman and introducing Cortana to the council. Got any ideas? Yeah, I've got one.
She's in the background.
She's like, this is. You should stop this. It's not going to happen. Well, we'll see about that. But say it in front of the council.
The way she kind of replied as well with. Not like, I don't agree with it. It was like, yes, we can have one test trial run.
Yeah. See if it goes right or wrong.
And the other thing we had is that woman that's working with the Covenant is now on her way to kind of infiltrate, I'm guessing. And she's got to be linked to Master Chief somehow. I'm putting money on it.
Well, if she's... Because there was references to her as the other, so it must be that she can activate these things as well.
Yeah.
There must be some sort of link between the two of them. It's interesting that not every human can activate that artifact. It's only John. So
I thought it was because he'd been given all these modifications as a Spartan that allowed him to do it, and that's the combination of his human DNA and the Spartan modifications allowing him to do stuff. But none of the other Spartans did it.
No.
And none of the other humans have either. So
no.
So interesting. I'm interested to see how she infiltrates. Because I guess you can't just walk in as a soldier. You have to go through the ranks, or I don't know. Let's say put some fake ID in.
He pretends to be attacked by the Covenant. They save her, and then
maybe
gains their trust that way. Maybe
that'd be a good idea. I guess we should find out. We should show up. And just before we jump into this episode, just thank everyone who's been supporting the channel and subscribing. But if you're watching this right now, you're not a subscriber. We're all back together. Special treat. You need to click on that subscribe button so you can see some more of it.
Triple kill.
Damage detected.
Subscribe on all the racing.
Exactly, yeah. I missed the memo on that Nightwing Nightwing memo. So please click on the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And if you want to support us even more, we have Patreon as well. So head over to our Patreon. Link is in the description below. And you'll find a full reaction of this episode, the rest of this series, and all the other shows we react to. So let's jump into this third episode of Halo. I think Cortana in the game just like an AI to help him, not doesn't actually take over his consciousness. So would you say it takes over the consciousness? Doesn't make sense.
She could be bullshitting.
That's true. A lovely place to live.
They ran among the broad, one not made of the great forest or high mountains, more unknowable. The heart of an untamed woman. What's untamed mean? I think it's like she's really pretty. Do you like it? There are other planets with bright light in the sky and green grass you can walk on. I don't know.
You mean you just smoke it? Jesus.
Do you know what that word says? Kiss.
Smooth moves.
Nice, man. Start again.
Hey!
Stop smooching. Smooching with my brother.
Jeff was there too.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Yes.
You're kidding, yeah, I think so.
What the fuck?
I think the Covenant just arrived.
This isn't the woman.
I think this is her backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, she had all the scars on her back, didn't she?
Yeah. Why do they spare her?
It's like actual aliens are here, but I'm going to continue to prod her.
And that creature.
Oh, behind it, they don't know it's her.
Save what?
That's the book she keeps reading. Okay.
Understands that she's going with him straight away. Yep, I'm ready. Let's do it. Where'd she get hair dye from?
There's obviously some very, very good hairdressers on
Yeah, I love that.
Madurigani, Tchat Anik Ojidi Bani, Barashanko.
Oh, they know John's.
That first elite, when I told him he touched it,
Of course it, yeah. Him.
his head.
Anna.
Yeah. Rachel, go.
This is amazing. Finally, something with potential value. The results confirm it's over 100,000 years old. According to Master Chief, it has something to do with a weapon somewhere.
Well, Doctor, why am I only hearing about this now?
No, exactly why. I want you to lead a team in analyzing this artifact, or anything that can give us an edge against the Covenant. Separate teams, parallel teams.
They don't talk to each other.
Like a
And your mum's the head of the other one.
I'm interested in
It's not
finding
going
out
to
what
be weird at all.
less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward. Can you help me with that?
Shouldn't like your mum anyway, right? So, be my pleasure.
Hold still or rip your mind out and tell you it's an AI.
That's a weird lunch.
Yeah, but I say, he says that's not what she eats. Jesus.
I'm assuming you cloned me to obtain organs. At least that was the intent when I collected samples.
You are only a product of the samples.
It turns out not to feel that way when you're sitting in this chair. I have some questions. What became of the children?
Well,
35 survived the original augmentation, so more than half died. The rest became Spartans. So the organ you're after is my brain. Or should I say, your brain? The Cortana system's viable. So you'll integrate her into a working Spartan. That's next. I bet it's John. Who's the special one? Yes. He got himself into some trouble recently. He was always willful. And none of this bothers you. What about Miranda? Our daughter.
Freaky,
Do you
man.
remember when you were my age and you wondered if you found yourself sitting opposite a living version of you, would you actually be able to go through with it?
Yes.
What happened?
Good older.
Progress.
I feel like it's because she knows she's fucked over the council so many times they're going to kill her. She's like, well, if I make a clone of myself, put me in John's head and I'll live forever.
This isn't necessary. I'm a Spartan. They can't afford to keep me off the battlefield.
This is an upgrade, which will allow us to analyse the artifact months, years faster than by traditional means. It will get you back back on the front lines where you belong.
Oh, she's so manipulative.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Does he even know what's happening to him? Going to happen to him? Is she going to try and escape? She doesn't want to die.
I suppose she knows what Halsey knows. She knows it's necessary.
Well, just in case you try and escape.
No, because it's going to fucking hurt.
I'm afraid we'll need you awake. Will it hurt?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a piece of shit, isn't he? The guy's crazy.
Yeah, but he's not really sure about it, is
I think he loves Halsey.
he? Yeah, I think so. He's going to kind of kiss her, isn't he?
Oh, wow. freaky man.
It's like, I know you said my body was going to be still, but dude.
It's a weird, that's a hardcore date rape job. It's hell of an ego to think that your brain is the most suitable thing for a thing in it.
Well, she created the Spartan program, so...
Yeah.
I suppose she if the AI is based on her neural pattern, she can trust it to do what she thinks it's necessary. Oh, this ain't going to be pleasant.
If it's going in through the eye, I think I might freak out.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, not the eyes, not the eyes! No.
Awake. I guess that's why I have to be awake, because the eye has to be open.
Oh, God. Yeah, but you can prop it open. You don't just... Oh! God damn.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Oh, fuck. Now just imagine that's every USB transfer you ever make with a pen drive. Just hold still.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
It's not real voice.
I know, but still.
I know, that was... Oh.
Hey, check.
He normally goes in his helmet rather than his
Yeah, well,
head.
So it's always with
Okay,
him.
so we just drill a hole in the back of your ear.
I mean, because he takes his helmet off in this show, you know, so it's, you can actually talk to him when it's off.
Anyway, I know Kung Fu. Oh my god.
Be less invasive procedure.
I think
He's awake, but he can just take it.
what is that guy going to do with that body now?
It's like, I sent it to the incinerator.
That whole big metal thing going in him, or is it just the essence?
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Right. So she's expecting it just to be the clone's consciousness in John's body then?
Cortana?
Come on, be the voice. Oh, they're actually doing the thing. Oh, so
They clothed her instead of making her naked. I guess you can't really do that on TV.
When the game is over, the king and the pawn go back into the same box.
It is the voice.
Hello, Dr. Halsey.
It is so good to finally meet you.
That must be the Master Chief.
Yes.
A natural leader. I see why you chose him.
Now it feels like Halo.
Cortana.
My neural implant is operating perfectly, but I'm unable to take full operational control of the subject.
So for the moment, I have limited your access to the reticular formation.
My directive is to integrate fully with the Master Chief. Why have you prevented me from achieving my directive?
Because John is a central part of the examination of the artifact.
I can
He will be
understand.
conscious within the hour. Can I recommend that you use this time to familiarize yourself with the trove of human knowledge?
What will I do with the other 52.4 minutes?
That's very impressive. Don't worry. I'm going to keep you very busy.
I'm going back here. I didn't think we'd actually see this again.
She hasn't tried to touch it, right?
No.
So she might be able to do it as well.
Sources close to government, the UNSC, one of the insurrection's last holdouts.
She'll try and go back there, isn't she?
Is there any UEG people left on that trip?
Well, that woman from the Covenant's going there, isn't she? So we'll see.
On me.
Chicken is on the menu, boys.
I want to go back to Madrigal.
What? I promised John I'd keep you safe. I don't see any reason to break that promise.
I just need a ride and protection until I find my people. Don't turn your back on me, asshole.
You know why I'm number 66?
That's courtesy.
Order 60.
Yeah.
Now run on home. I'll see you at dinner.
Happy families.
We're having chicken!
Would you like to meet her?
Not particularly, no.
Come on. Cortana.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Looks like you.
Kind of you to say. I'm your built-in navigator, battle
How does it
strategist.
work?
She can appear to you in any environment.
Doctor, he must not be aware what I'm capable of. On and off the field of battle,
Thank you, Cortana.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Master Chief. I'll speak to you soon, I guess.
Does she know? Does Halsey not want to actually activate her
I
bully?
like this.
She's going to enhance your abilities in the field 100-fold. This is a great leap forward for all of us.
I thought if she was going to do it, she would just turn it on.
Yeah, but she trusts John.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I don't think she's going to actually make Cortana fully integrated, is she?
Ah, crap.
Go with that. They're here, dead in the water. Minimal organic heat.
Oh, the woman's going to be on it.
Yeah. Bad face. Blow it up!
Yeah. Take their chances. That's some bloke on the camera just instantly they give you the command to shoot. I'm not taking no chances.
Sorry, I'm trying my best.
I've seen it.
I don't know
how much longer I can survive here. Hello?
This is UNSC ship Gladius. Identify yourself.
My father, you said I only have my father's radio and it's dying.
How many on board?
I'm alone here.
Prepare a drone pod.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're sending you a pod.
Do not bring any weapons with you. Is that understood?
Please come quick. Thank you.
Oh shit, is that a hunter?
I think so.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's just. There's only a drone thing though, something's going to be in it. Alright?
Yeah, how big's the pod?
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like just one little girl, but she weighs about 400 pounds.
Cortana instantly going to see the ring.
Cortana?
I'm also ready, Dr. Halsey.
Okay.
Sinking with his body? What planet is he from?
Earth, I'm guessing. Unless they changed it.
Go ahead, Cortana.
Putting him into stasis to access the artifact.
What's written on the wall? Damn it. He has to be awake.
That's fascinating.
He used to be awake, yeah.
Cortana, release him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she can't actually fully control him when she wants to. That's fucking terrifying.
We're going to let your vitals return to normal. Just give us a moment to go through the data.
Dr. Halsey, if you gave me full control, I was not designed to be an assistant.
You were designed to follow my orders.
Are we done?
Oh no.
That's a pretty big pod. Surely they don't want.
Normally in the game there's always two.
Yeah.
Normally. Yeah.
She's just trying to infiltrate, so why would she.
Unless she's going to do the same thing she's going to do with this ship, make it look a bit more believable. Because I wouldn't trust a woman on her own in a permanent ship.
True.
I think that's why they smartly went, let's not send the ship over there, we'll just send her a remote pod.
Yeah. So they're going to kill everyone in there, then she's going to say, like, these alien, the Covenant attacked.
Yeah.
Step out.
At least they're being smart about it.
Yeah.
Clean.
Did they hurt you?
No,
Welcome.
Whoa! Look at those things!
All the worms that make up the hunters.
Jesus.
So if you shoot her now.
Where did the demon take my keystone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's going up the nose or in the mouth.
So she's like,
Where is your home base?
I will tell you nothing.
Just as ugly as I remember.
Poking in the eye. What have they done to her?
yeah.
That's like a little mini energy sword. It's so clever of the Covenant to take a human, because she could infiltrate like this. Yeah, gambling. Is Cortana going to help him win?
Yeah.
No, a little mongoose as well. Sweet.
That's some complicated chess.
Yeah, Kirk wants to know where his chess ball's gone.
I've been cleared to return to duty. If anyone has anything they'd like to ask or tell me, please.
We've been briefed.
Whatever you do, we trust you.
Hello, can I have your attention for a moment, please? I'm Cortana. I'll be working with Master Chief to provide logistical and tactical support.
This is coming from inside you, Chief.
Go away. AI off.
I'm introducing myself to the rest of the team. I look forward to working with you all.
Now you've got some questions.
It's temporary.
Auditor is not.
It's funny. I never look out that window.
That's my neck.
When we stare into the space between. The creatures who destroyed my planet took everything from me. Every day that I live in that spirit is a victory over them. I can't just stay here and eat, pretend nothing else exists outside that window.
I'm insulted.
I'm sorry you lost your planet, but Madrigal still has a chance.
She's got blood all on her.
Yeah, she's not going to change, is she? She's still got the blood of all of her dad, probably.
I'm going to fight. The
The universe would be diminished without you in it.
You have a one-on-one chat with Cortana, I think.
Whatever you're searching for, I can locate it. I'm directly connected to your auditory cortex.
Told you to leave me alone.
Yes, you've gotten quite good at dismissing me.
My
If I
God.
understand your objective, I can be helpful. I'm actually quite good at this.
Well, maybe not. She is Microsoft, so therefore she uses Bing.
I'm listening.
When I touch the artifact, I see things.
It doesn't help me to hear what you feel. What do you see?
A forest.
Based on the keywords in your query, I find 103 human colonies. Would you like to see the list?
Yes.
There were Spartan deployments to 23 of these planets.
Yeah, narrow it down.
Mamor. We lost Nora 098 on Mamor. I remember losing her. I don't feel anything.
That's as it should be. The hormonal palette in your spine suppresses at first emotional responses.
When I touch the artifact,
feel.
I don't just see those memories. I feel them.
Dr. Halsey, we have an issue.
He's gonna take it out.
Chief is trying to remove his emotional regulator. I believe it has to do with the visions he's been experiencing.
I want you to help him. It's better that he sees you as an accomplice.
This is not what I signed up for. Down.
It's a very cleverly marked.
Yeah.
You should feel something solid at the tip of the blade.
Jesus.
Use the knife edge.
Thank you.
Like I've been trying to tell you, Master Chief. I'm here for you.
You pervert.
She's better at passing down search results. You can find the best porn for him. Absolutely narrow it down to the kink.
What is your biggest kink? So now he can feel stuff. Excitement? And you're gambling. It's fucking awesome! Yeah!
Fucking hammered.
When's the last time we experienced fun? That's an emotion, right?
Yeah. Just doing looking at the stars.
Feel stuff.
Based on the readings from your limbic system, this is a new experience for you. Do you know where you'd like to go?
Looking at other Spartans following him as well. It's weird how he fights for mankind, but he doesn't know anything about them really.
Yeah.
Flashbacks.
You feel the sadness of his dog. Well, there's something.
Is he going to run back in and touch the...
Oh yeah, now he's
Subject.
now he's got his thing.
Open it. Yeah.
Let me in.
Cortana, can you open this?
Why do you need
Can
to
you open this?
Open it, Cortana.
Nice. Hacks.
God. What are we talking about?
Did he touch it as a kid? And they buried it?
That's,
Bury it, son.
See how they go together?
oh.
Second artifact.
Are you sure?
What if the second artifact is what we buried?
We need to return to barracks.
Ice rings. The planet that I lived on had rings of ice around it. How many planets have rings?
Only 3.
Show me.
Get my ship.
I'm sure of it.
Eridanus too.
Eridanus is uninhabited.
It wasn't always. Teams of UNSC biologists, botanists, and geophysicists designed and built the installation as a self-sustaining ecosystem.
So this is where I lived.
Based on your memories, it's highly likely.
What happened?
A plague carried in on an unauthorized transport ship. It spread
flood.
quickly, killing off most of the population. There was no cure.
Could be.
What about my parents?
Survivors were evacuated to Ehelin, where you were adopted at
Cortana.
age 6.
So you
If
guess
they're still there.
that's all BS, and they just actually lied to get him off the planet.
What's going on?
Dr. Halsey.
Why are you armored up?
In fact, there were 2 artifacts on Eridanus too.
Are you sure?
Oh, she's pretending like she doesn't know.
We'll send some probes through Originals 2. We'll start a
No.
survey.
I'm going.
I'll come with you.
Wow. Okay.
I build my ship.
Oh.
I'm going to free Madrigal and you can't stop me.
I could kill you for trying to steal my favorite ship.
I have money.
You got nothing.
My family's rich. All you have to do is get me to them and you get paid. I swear, you won't regret it.
Oh, no, I won't regret it. I'm gonna get paid either way. And from the bounty on your head. You get me?
I'll take you back and turn you in.
That's St. Healy.
Fragments of the Gladius' last transmission. So no idea who's going to talk. So what are they saying?
I'll work on it as soon as I recover from my system crash. Right about the time Parangoski created parallel teams.
Dr. Halsey's heading off on a mission away from FleetCom. Keep your critical data behind a firewall and use your time wisely.
She had got an android as well then?
So, this is it. You saw what the smaller one was capable of. Can you imagine the combined potential?
The other Spartans here with them? I'm trying to work out how these two stories are going to cross.
We really have no choice.
Squid actually hates the humans, but she's still keeping hold of a human book.
Yeah.
The truth could bring us all down.
Ooh.
That is what Cortana is for.
Interesting. What do they do to it? What do they do this? They put the plague into the place to kill everyone so they could have John.
It seems overkill, but I wouldn't put it past them.
They somehow knew he was a special, so they thought, right, well, whether they tried to take him, parents said no, so they went, well, we're going to take Fanny to the word no, so we're going to kill everybody.
It's weird because you know how. Okay, so at the start they had the clone of Halsey that they flash cloned, and that's what they did in the game. So the kids they wanted to take, they flash cloned them, so they were dead clones. Took them into the house at night, and then took the real kids and put the clones in the beds. So the parents thought the kids had died naturally.
Okay.
So there's a way of getting around that rather than just abducting 100
Millions
kids.
of kids, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, your child died. We're really sorry.
I'm assuming the numbers on them is the number of the process, right? So he's 117 is
117th spot.
Yeah, 117th spot. The other guy's a 66 spot.
Yeah. In the program, I guess they just randomly assigned him. But
Okay.
But it seems
kind of curious what they're doing. Like I say, I'm really vague. I can't remember the games that well at all. But with Cortana, the original purpose of her was to fully integrate with John, but get rid of his consciousness, so she was in charge. But now Halsey doesn't want that.
I don't reckon it ever was.
She's just saying that.
She's just saying that so that she can get it done.
But even Cortana thinks that's her purpose, and she says she can do it as well.
It's probably because she's probably reading the protocol that she wrote to the thing to make it legit, so she can, because it was illegal to do.
Yeah.
To get it authorised, she had to say that. So Cortana's reading that information and going, "That's what I'm designed for."
everything's been done to benefit Halsey.
Yeah.
So she's obviously running the show from.
Oh yeah. Well, she's 100% manipulative. The fact that she was telling Cortana to help John, and then when John started talking to her, she was like, "Oh really? I'm really shocked. I did not know any of this information. This is brand new information. I did not know about."
Yes. You removed your implant.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really angry about this. No, I was told Cortana to do it.
It's odd, isn't it? Because like she's obviously trusting him to let him take out the chip and do everything, but she's not trusting enough to tell him that she's on his side.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's on her own side. I think she knows that.
Yeah, but you feel like, if she wants to get somewhere, especially if John is the only one that can touch this artifact, that she'd try and befriend him rather than go behind his back like this.
Maybe.
If she was out in the open, it would probably benefit her more.
But you've also got the back door then controlled that she can ask Cortana to take John over at any point if he does go beyond what she wants. So.
Yeah, she's got that control mechanism now.
It benefits her now that John's curious about the images. He's getting her what she needs, but the moment he doesn't, she'll just be like, yeah, Cortana, take control.
I kind of hope that if they join... I mean, the two together must either reveal where the Halo is or show a map or do something and call it to them or whatever. But I also want it to do something to Cortana in his head so that she doesn't listen to Halsey.
Yeah.
And she's just on their side. Or I definitely want them... Something's going to definitely happen that he will then trust her 100%.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's an irritant, isn't he?
He's using her at the moment because she can actually help him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really want her.
No,
But I hope that changes at some point.
Gain each other's trust.
Yeah.
Because
if we're building towards the full Reach, then you've got once Reach goes.
I could see something like him getting really badly injured, and she restarts his heart, gets him back alive, and then he'll realise
what she's good for.
Yeah. I as well. There's some crazy bit where those hunters turn up, more elites.
Yeah.
And she's like, two on your left, bang, two on your right, go, and like just tells him where everything is, and he can just annihilate them all. That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome to see. Yeah. I'm sure they will do that.
A bit like Jor-El with Lois.
Oh yeah. On your left.
She left duck. That kind of thing. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, was pointing as he goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, it makes sense.
No,
Did any of the other Spartans get an AI, or was he the only one?
As far as I know, he's the only one in the games.
Yeah.
I mean, all the games go.
Because he has, she's on that chip in the game, and he puts.
Yeah, he finds her, and then
yeah,
he downloads and puts it on it. Yeah.
And that's when they first meet.
Hmm.
In the game. Okay, interesting. So change that origin.
Yeah, and it's a chip that goes into his helmet. It's not permanently.
Well, I get why it's in his head because he never takes his helmet off in the game. Where obviously in this show he's basically got his helmet off unless he's fighting. So it'd be rubbish if it was in his helmet because he wouldn't be able to be.
I guess she just
listening all the time.
Wi-Fi there because she used to take chip out and put her into things whenever needs to hack anything. But she's obviously just
that's how she would show up as a AI.
Yeah, she just does it anyway now. So that's kind of makes a bit more sense for this show.
Yeah. Works better.
Yeah. I'm curious about the woman that's in charge that works with the
Covenant.
Yeah.
The Blessed One, whatever they call her.
Yeah. So they were obviously they're looking for her. Whether that staff was like sensing that she was. It's like she's got whatever the ancient artifact.
They're obviously looking for the halo, and they know that she can. This artifact must be the map or key to it.
Yeah.
They must call it, turn it on, bring it to you.
That or it's like a database.
Why was she? Why was she not in the cave on
Mamor, where he was?
Where they were digging for it. If they found it, why would? Because they were just going to take it to her, maybe. But why would she not be on there just to the keystone?
Maybe they see it's too much of an asset. They know that it's a human-controlled planet.
Yeah, because in the last one,
it's there, so they got to send a strike team to go and get it.
Yeah, true.
Because she had to argue that she wanted to leave and do it because they didn't want. She was too valuable to them.
Yeah,
to leave.
I think she's the only one they come across. They think that she was saying, "Oh, they think the demon's going to be the same as you that can activate this artifact," sort of thing. So,
if she's from the same planet as him,
could be. I mean, going back
people
to
on that planet, they can do it.
Go back to the original lore about how all of humanity is the descendants of the Forerunners. Maybe it's just like been diluted over the centuries, so that only few humans have got the gene to do it.
I'm sure they're connected somehow, maybe.
But the planet that she was kidnapped from was not the same one that he mentioned.
No.
It was called Vesper or something.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that she would maybe. No, she was probably born there. Why did you say it? So she knew nothing because he was saying in some planets have.
Oban, yeah.
She said that boy was saying that some planets have like grass and like blue skies.
Yeah,
and stuff.
which is kind of describing his.
Yeah. So she obviously didn't believe him. So she can't be from the same planet as John.
No.
Okay, so I was scratching.
Unless she was born there and then as a baby she then came here.
Maybe.
Because we've got no idea if that is her home planet, how she got there.
Kind of like a sort of slave trade, so maybe she was sold to them or something.
But that's remember that's the UEG planet, so they're just as bad as the UNSC for doing that kind of shit.
Yeah, there are no good guys in this show. Definitely, they're all bad.
Well,
lesser bads
until the war kicks off, at which point they head on for themselves. But
it was quite a good episode. That
cool. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean the bit with the eye. Especially her talking to her clone. The clone is like obviously however many years before when she took the brain scan of herself, wherever it was. She's just like, oh yeah, we always wondered if it was possible and if we could actually go through with it when we were face to face with ourselves. And it was just like progress. He said, like, I have no doubt that I'm going to kill you.
What's the movie with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale with magic stuff?
Prestige.
Yeah, when he clones himself, he's like, I was never sure if I'd wake up and I'd be the one in the jar or the one in the stage. It's like, so the clone wakes up and it's like, oh, I'm Halsey. No, wait, you're the clone. It's just like, it's like, reminded me of that, quite a bit of that.
Yes,
Ben Riley and Peter Parker.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, Prestige film, I remember that. It was literally, he had all those water tanks where he'd kill himself.
Yeah. Dropped him in it and turned up somewhere else.
Yeah, so he knew that he would die, but the other him would be.
Yeah, but he never knew which one it was. If he was actually teleporting, or whether or not he was being killed. So it just reminded me of that, like the clone's woken up and gone, oh, I'm Dr. Halsey. It's like, no, you're the clone with a scan of your mind. It's like, ah, crap, that means I'm going to die.
Yeah, very. The creepy assistant as well. I don't know how that goes at all. Very creepy guy.
Yeah, it's the fastest way to extract your neural template through the eye.
Jesus Christ, that was so graphic. Oh. I'm not good with eyes anyway. That was like I freak out when Grace puts her contacts in. So that was not good. I think about trying to raise that from my mind. And I'm interested to when they get on the planet, see what they actually. I'm guessing he's going to find out at some point during this series what they did.
It's either going to be absolutely fine and it's all bullshit, or I reckon it was taken by the flood. That virus has got to be the flood.
It's weird that they contain it to a planet and they wouldn't know anything about it though, because the flood. The first time you meet the flood in the games is on the Halo ring. So.
But
and if the flood get loose, you're fucked. So it's.
But if the artifact is linked to that planet, maybe they. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's quite a big artifact, and then that key thing goes in the middle. You don't reckon it could be like a portal or a teleport from
the little artifact are this big, isn't it? So the thing they're talking about is like,
it's like
2 people higher, maybe more.
I'm interested to see what it actually is.
I thought when they said bury, I thought they were burying the dog. I didn't realise he was saying, "Oh, we buried the other artifact." Well, he said maybe we buried the other artifact. Like he's guessing. He obviously must have seen it in that cave that he sees himself in.
Yeah, because he was looking at something before Cortana sort of tried to take over, and then it stopped working. So I'm guessing that thing that he was looking up was that big mammoth.
I don't know if they changed it for the games or they've changed it in the past, but when the Halo one starts with them finding the first ring, but it's because when they left Reach after it got glassed by the Covenant, Cortana used some random coordinates she found on an alien artifact to go there and find out what it was.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it's going to do. She's like, it'd be, hey, here's a database of stuff, and it's all the ring locations around the galaxy. And
yeah.
How many rings are there?
Lots. I don't know. It's never really.
I think it was 9.
Is it 9?
I think it was 9.
Were there 9 left, and there was more, or was it?
No, there's 9 of them because they're spread out around the galaxy, so they'll fire a pulse off, but they'll all meet. They'll create. They'll cover the entire galaxy with their coverage. So
for some reason, I think it was 9.
Or universe.
Okay, interesting. It's a good show, man. It looks so nice as well. Watching it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's getting all the hate. I mean, sure, it is different, but if it was exactly the same, you go, well, why am I watching it? I've seen this before.
Yeah. Just be taking the cutscenes from the game,
putting
them into live action.
No, but at least this way, you're like, I haven't got a clue what's happening, so it's intriguing.
Yeah.
So I've if you really want the proper story, if you want to call it the proper story, play the games, and then you've got this one to watch as well. So.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Cool. Look forward to the next one.
Yeah.
So guys, that was episode 3 of Halo. What do you think about it? Come on, let us know what you think is going to happen when they get to John's home planet, and what do you think that they've done to it. Let's know your thoughts on it, theories on it. Please click on the subscribe button if you're watching this right now. You're not a subscriber. Give you 2 seconds to do it. Ready? You go down, click the button. Right, click it. Well done. Good job. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode, head over to our Patreon as well. We've got the full reaction of this episode, the rest of this show, and all the other shows we react to. We also are on Facebook, Instagram, and not LinkedIn. I keep saying LinkedIn. We're not LinkedIn.
Twitter.
Maybe we should be on LinkedIn. Twitter. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Maybe we'll go LinkedIn at one point. We're also doing a podcast, so you listen to podcasts, search for Legends of Podcasting, you'll find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction and another episode of Halo.